I'm Josh Rowe. The pandemic has been the biggest hit to the airline industry since 9/11, with companies reporting billions of dollars in losses, and it could start taking an even bigger toll on families.
And new research shows up to 46 million jobs could be lost over the industry's collapse. The report by the Air Transport Action Group says that could even reach travel-related tourism jobs. Sam Luther is live now to show us why today's takeoff in Chattanooga serves as a lifeline to an industry that's been grounded for months. Sam.
Well, Kim, I'm here down on the tarmac. Our camera and our cameraman Blaine are actually up inside the Chattanooga airport. And just moments ago, a very exciting first here at the Chattanooga airport. The first nonstop flight from Houston actually ran down the tarmac just a few moments ago and just took flight, welcomed by some water cannons that sprayed over the airplane before it eventually took flight again on its way to Houston for the first nonstop flight out of the scenic city. A very first and exciting day here at the Chattanooga airport.
In the midst of a pandemic, travelers are taking flight. Why? Because they feel safe in the Chattanooga airport.
I love this airport because it is so small. I love it for that reason.
Over the last few months, the airport has seen less than 50% of their usual crowd. But Terry Hart says things are getting better.
From April, which was our lowest month, each month has continued to gradually go up.
To put it into perspective, TSA data shows that yesterday there were over 600,000 people that went through checkpoints nationwide. A year from yesterday, that number was over 2 million. Hart is hopeful these nationwide numbers will improve soon.
I was hoping it would be next month, but I don't think that's going to be the case.
But now with this airport, you'll be able to fly nonstop to Chicago once again, along with a brand new edition of a hub flying nonstop to Houston, bringing more people to the airport.
Somewhere between 35 to 50 people on each departure.
A small step as the Chattanooga airport hopes to get their numbers back to what they once were.
We used to be doing 40 to 50,000 enplanements a month, but it's going to take us some time to build that back up.
Stand by. Now, again, you see there where the airplane just took off here at the Chattanooga airport. Now, Hart tells me although the numbers are improving, they have not got those September numbers back, but he tells me they're hoping to see those enplanement numbers in the month of September somewhere around 20,000 again. That's still less than 50% of what they normally have seen. Again, we just saw moments ago that plane take off on its way to Houston. Live tonight from the Chattanooga airport, I'm Sam Luther, News Channel 9.
Sam, thank you. And there's a push in Washington to help airlines avoid employee layoffs. Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin asked companies to hold off on furloughs as they work on a relief package. But American and United are moving forward with furloughs today, affecting more than 30,000 workers. The House was set to vote on a $2.2 trillion proposal yesterday, but House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said she and Secretary Mnuchin found areas of the proposal that need clarification. She addressed that today.
We're hopeful that we can reach agreement because the needs of the American people are so great. But there has to be a recognition that it takes money to do that. And it takes the right language to make sure it is done right.
Earlier this year, the CARES Act gave airlines $25 billion in relief, but that was just through September. White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany says any stimulus deal is expected to include another $25 billion to help airlines cover payroll costs.